So this method will allow you to keep the value study underneath in black and white and simply place another layer on top to color it by putting that layer on color blending setting. I'm going to fill the whole layer with the basic pink of her skin tone to then add gold for her hair, a slightly darker gold for her eyebrows. Remember that since this layer is in color mode, if you choose a darker color and paint with it, you're not actually going to see much difference, because the lightness or darkness of the color is given by the value layers underneath. So to make a color appear darker, you must go on the layer below and paint in a darker gray the chosen areas. Same thing goes for the lighter areas, like the sclera of the eyes. I'm coloring it in a very light gray, but it's coming out darker because the gray underneath in the value layer is darker. So what I'm gonna do is to go on the base layer and color with white on it, so that will also reflect on the ending color. To make the irises look proper blue, I'm going to paint them of a darker gray in the base layer too, as well as the headband, which I want to turn black. Now that I look at the value layer, I think that I'd like to give this doodle even more variance, so I'm going to add a light layer to the value. So I'm going to turn off the color layer for now and create a new layer between that and the shadow layer. Please note that the order of lighting and shading layers is always shading at the bottom and light on top. I'm going to add some lighting points to the hair and nose and the other areas that are more exposed to the light. This is a pretty bright light, which perhaps remains too shiny on the character's face, making it look like plastic almost. So what you can do is to tone it down by lowering the layer's opacity or pixel locking the light layer and color with a darker gray on the specific areas that you want to look less shiny. And you're done! This is one way you can achieve cel shading with a value method.